just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the haze. It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step from the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero, save me now. I need a
Hey legendary fans, Merry Christmas to you all today, and I'm here to tell you why reshoots are not a bad thing. So as we all know, Godzilla vs. Kong is reshooting the whole, I think it was the whole production, I don't know, hold on, let me check. Yep, whole production, at least whole or half, maybe just the best parts of it, because you know, I think it's really important that they do this, and here's why I titled this video what it is, why reshoots are not bad, why the reshoots are pretty much a good thing. It means they want to take care of this movie. They want this movie to be excellent, okay? Because you know, Godzilla King of the Monsters, it was definitely better than Godzilla 2014. I mean, sure, I made a video on the screen time issue for the monsters, because here's the thing though, I mean, we didn't even see most of the monsters in the movie. I mean, really, I think we should have saw every monster that was at every post so that we know what they look like, and so people don't have to make fan art on what these monsters look like. I mean, really, I love fan art just like anybody else. I make my own fan fiction. I'm currently working on one right now. Yes, it's a Godzilla based one, you know, Godzilla and Transformer based one, because I think that crossover should have been made a long time ago. But anyway, back to what I was saying, why these reshoots are important, okay? We need high quality, okay? Think about it. You gotta make probably a 340 foot tall gorilla going up against Godzilla. Now, I'm not saying they trying to reshoot Godzilla. No, Godzilla's fine. I mean, you see his animation? That dude is fine, okay? The brother looking good. Better than anything in live action movies, okay? Godzilla, it might even be one of the best live action movies. In fact, it probably is. I mean, Godzilla is really pretty much one of the few movies to actually have a legacy next to probably above Transformers. It's definitely above Transformers, because Transformers movie legacy, they made about 5 movies and they have their own comics to proceed through those movies. So Transformers and Godzilla are literally neck and neck. And right behind those two, I would have to say the MCU. You see, I judge movies based on if they have continuations and if they have something in between those movies to, well, you know, splice it up, to basically keep it, you know, to basically keep telling the story. Right now, I think MCU has a few comics out, but anyway, that's besides the point. Reshoots are not a bad thing. And here's why. We're taking care of this movie, okay? They want to continue making Godzilla films, and I do not blame them. I would want to see a Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Mothra solo film, okay? Those monsters can definitely pull it off. Maybe we can get a story through King Ghidorah's perspective back in the past, okay? And we can have, like, I don't know, I want Morgan Freeman to narrate that, because that dude's voice, oh my gosh, that is like heaven to 11, okay? Morgan Freeman is just, ooh, the bomb. Or maybe Ian, the guy who played Ian Malcolm, ooh, his voice would be golden. So soothing, so relaxing. You know, someone who's soothing and relaxing with the rest of this. Or, since in ancient times, they did have humans living with the monsters, so maybe we can get a perspective through that side. So, you know, we don't really know what's going on. But anyway, these reshoots are not bad. They're taking care of every bit of detail possible for this movie. I mean, Godzilla 2020 has to basically be the Avengers Infinity War of the Monsterverse. It has to be the golden Grammy bringing monster movie. Okay, we have to take care of this. Cause think about this though. When we got the Justice League movie, what I literally gotta say what was that? I mean that joint was garbage. It was you could slap it aside and be like, oh yeah, hey, you see that Justice League movie? What? There's a Justice League movie? Yeah, it was pretty bad. Well, that's probably why I didn't hear about it. So, yeah, we have to take very good care of this movie. Now, when I say we, I mean this as the Legendary community. I don't work for Legendary, but I like to think that we fans, we really support them. And we pretty much give them our money basically every day to see these movies and to buy these movies. Okay? So we're basically giving them our money. They need money, so they technically get it from us every single time we make a comment. I'm sorry. When they made Godzilla Awakening and the Kong comics and the Godzilla Aftershock, you know, to get them prepared for King of the Monsters, we're giving them our money for every time we buy those comics. Basically, yeah, that's what comics are for. Shoot, I'm surprised. I think Transformers might be a gold mine by now because we've been giving our money for all them comics ever since. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. It is not a bad thing if they take reshoots. If they take care of this movie, it will be the best movie ever. Good story build up. Monster screen time. Please don't cut away to no humans while we in the middle of brawling. Let's see Godzilla and Kong just duke it out for a whole hour, keeping us at the edge of our seats. Kong throwing lightning bolts like he's Zeus over here. Godzilla dipping, diving, dodging, tackling Kong. We see Kong pretty much grab Godzilla by the tail, throw him in the air. Then when he jumps up, Godzilla uses his tail, smacks the crap out of Kong, and he goes flying. Like, come on now. Then we get to a city scene. Godzilla is ramming Kong through multiple buildings. King Kong goes up top a skyscraper, rips the skyscraper out the ground, and smacks Godzilla across the face with it. Like, come on, you guys. Like really. Like, yo, let's see some movie madness over here, okay? That's probably what they planning. But it is not bad if they take reshoots, guys. I mean, these movies need to be well taken care of. Now, Godzilla King of the Monsters, their animation was on the spot. The CGI was golden. I mean, look at me in that movie. Ooh, I was ridiculously good looking in that movie. Scary too. I was scary, angry, sadistic, and curious. Those are like 4 emotions you don't get from Toho's Ghidorah. They did it good. Rodan was smiling when he thought those jets could get away. He like, nah, not today. I'm about to kill every last one of you out of here. Eject. Okay. Delicious. Mothra, and we can tell Mothra's emotions by her coloration and her body language. It wasn't that hard to really read her. Godzilla was still Godzilla. But you can tell when he was pissed and it was like, shoot, it's about to get real now. He back. He done hit Ghidorah in the chest with that atomic breath and knocked him over. Oof. It's over now. We done. This movie about to be great. And the final battle of the movie, what more could you ask? Godzilla and Ghidorah going at it, creating shockwaves blow for blow. Mothra and Rodan clashing, shockwaves spinning around, throwing helicopters at each other, and the destruction. Oh my gosh, the best part about the movie that I love is the amount of destruction and bloody murder of it. Think about it. When Rodan popped out that volcano, they executed it well and perfectly. That's why reshoots need to happen. They need to execute this perfectly. I don't want to see no rushed looking Kong when he looked like a caveman, okay? Like, you know, he got a tooth sticking out of his head. Like, no, I don't want to see no deformed, ugly Kong. Like, you know, I really don't want to see that. But anyway, back to the point. It's about the execution, right? So let's go back to what I said before. Rodan emerging. So when Rodan emerged from the volcano, we saw him pretty much You know, we saw his face, the build up, his wingspan, and pretty much how he looked all together. Then when he flew, the execution looked it so real. I was scared of volcanoes, dude. I'll keep thinking like Rodan is gonna pop out a volcano one day and just fly over and kill everyone. Like, you know, like he probably would do it just out of spite. And then when he tore up the city, oh my gosh, the animation and the effects of that could not be even more entertaining. It looked like he caused a sandstorm through that whole city, but that was a full hurricane. The dude destroyed a city, an entire city with just by flying. That was really incredible. It was amazing. And King Ghidorah, when he flew, it was like, oh wow, ooh, that big dude is fast. Like the speed and execution of him flying, it made you think like, okay, so this big old thing can move that fast through the air. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I can move 585.5 knots in the air. For a dragon that big, I am impressive, okay? And then let's take a look at the most beautiful monster of all, Mothra, okay? Her animation, golden, Grammy winning. The designers of those monsters they deserve like 90% of that movie's cut, because they basically put in their hearts and souls to that movie, okay? It was just amazing on how they did it, how they designed them, how they went back, redid it. Because if you look at the concept art, yo, they definitely tried to make it look like their own way, but then they reshaped it and made it look original and put their own hint. It was basically Toho, right? So they had the Toho feeling, but with an American kick into it. Okay? So comment down below. Please like and subscribe. And you guys have a Merry Christmas. My next video will be about Rodan versus Camazotz, why this could happen. So, I'll see you guys later, and you all have a blessed Christmas.